All right, it is Friday, March 26, 2021. We are pre-market for the stock market. The futures are trading. Futures have been trading. And it's about 8 a.m., a little bit after 8 a.m., about 8:15, 8:17 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time. And you can see that the futures in the NASDAQ were trading higher over the PM and have taken an ugly turn towards the south and trading much lower this morning. And I was actually happy to see that. I am long the NASDAQ. I had two contracts going into the evening. But that's much less than what I've been carrying. So I felt rather underinvested. And the futures were up most of the night, and I was a little upset that I only had two contracts, but now it's a blessing. And I've actually made two purchases, as you can see on this 1 minute micro mini NASDAQ chart. I purchased my third contract at 12/7/16.75, and I purchased another one at 12/6/94.50. So now I'm up to four contracts. You can see I'm down over $1,000, but I'm comfortable with that, given that the NASDAQ has done nothing but pull back and is almost in correction territory. It's down about 8 or 9% from its highs, almost 10%. So it's been quite a rough go of it for the NASDAQ. But I look at the NASDAQ as a coil tightening up. The more it goes down, the tighter that coil gets, because you've got nothing but growth companies in the NASDAQ. You've got those high-tech, high flyers that some of them are coming back down to earth, and some of them could fall a lot more and still be overpriced. But the fact of the matter is, they're the growth sector. And even though we are getting some rotation in the value, and that's why the Dow has been outperforming of recent, that's gonna last. I don't know how long. It's hard. You can never say, but I do not see value outperforming growth or the tech sector for the long term. That's just my opinion. And so I've got my money invested in tech, at least today. I do have some, to be honest, in my retirement account, I do have some value funds. I've always had them, and they've been the worst performers over the years. But I've been building them up because I still add to my retirement account, and I'm purchasing mutual funds through my retirement account. I continue to do that year after year. So that's what's good about being diversified, because if value outperforms techs, well, my retirement accounts will get hit from tech stocks not doing well. But the value, if it's a rotation into value stocks, those mutual funds that have poorly performed for so many years may perk up and offset some of the losses that I'm getting from the tech sector. And I'm kind of seeing that because there hasn't been much. There has been a drop in my retirement account overall, but it hasn't been dramatic, not nearly as dramatic as what's happened in the tech sector over the last month. So oil is trading up today. Still way off its highs of recent. Still in the 50s. It's currently at 59.84. So we had gone up to around 65 and looked like we were headed to 70. But we've gotten a nice little pullback in oil. And I did some trading in oil yesterday. I didn't record yesterday because I had to work and I had to get some rest, and I didn't trade the entire day. I did some trading. I should have recorded this because this was a pretty intense moment for me. I traded 5. These are full shares now. These aren't micro. I traded 5 contracts for a quick scalp trade here, and you can see I got in and out within seconds, I'd say. And you see I bought in at 59.12 and sold at 59.16. Here I bought 5 at 58.57, and I never had a chance. We just kept going down. We went down, down, down. I was down a lot. And I caught a bottom though. You can see here I bought 15 contracts in oil right here. You're seeing it right there. And then instead of just getting a little scalp trade out of it, I sold off 5 at a time. So 5 here, and another 5 up around here. And so I made up for a lot of the loss from this trade going down. And then I gradually sold some more shares. Every time we got a little pop up, I would sell a contract, sell a contract, sell a contract. And I finally got out here. I was completely out, of course, after that. We trend higher. And it's been trending higher ever since. So maybe I should have held on to a couple. But I actually made up for a lot of the losses that I had in the in the NASDAQ from scalp trading these oil futures. And this is this 15-minute chart, so these candles move slowly. So this may look like it's all bunched together and happened over a short period of time, but this was pretty time consuming. You know, that's from about 11:20 Eastern Standard Time, because this time again is Chicago time. So I started trading scalping these oil futures around 11:20 and got out of the last one around 2:20. So that was 3 hours. This represents 3 hours worth of trading, of scalp trading. So that was actually pretty exhausting. Yes, especially when I bought those 15 contracts. And you can see the Dow continues to trade higher. That rotation into the value stocks and companies like Caterpillar, Home Depot, Boeing has been doing well. Gold has been trading up and down, and it was headed higher here, and then took a big dive down. Now it's headed back up, kind of at the halfway mark here. I took down my Bitcoin chart. I had Bitcoin up here, but I took it down because my platform doesn't allow me to trade Bitcoin. It's not offered. Even though I can pull up the chart and follow it, I can't trade it. and I could imagine what the margin would be to trade Bitcoin. So this is the Dow, but these are mini contracts rather than the micro mini contracts. And I did some mini contract trades a while back. Seems like a lifetime ago. I'm not even seeing it. Well, take my word for it. I traded some mini contracts, just a few trades, and it went well. I'm not seeing it though. I missed recording a couple of days, so that's probably why. It's probably further back. But anyway, it wasn't anything too exciting. I just traded mini contracts instead of the micro minis, which is a totally different experience. Here you go. Here you go. So you can see got in here at 39.06. See, I got in. I mean, that's really getting in at the low. That's getting at the bottom there. And I bought one here, sold here for a scalp trade. Bought here, bought another one here, and then sold these. Had higher prices, scalp trades. So it wasn't many. It was just those few trades, but they were successful. And when I say there are many futures, all right, versus the micro mini is a tenth of the size of the mini futures. So the mini futures, you're moving significant amount of money with with a single contract. Here is the S&P 500 micro mini contract, and you can see we were really trading higher pre-market, but now everything's kind of taking a dive. And then the Russell's holding up pretty well this morning. Russell is trading higher, kind of holding his own. All right, so this is the last trading day for the stock market for the week. We start again with the futures opening at 6 p.m. on Sunday. The market will be opening in 1 hour. It is 8:30. I imagine some news is being announced right as I'm recording this. I've got my let's see.
The price index minus 1%.
So we're getting some news from Benzinga. I missed the announcement, but whatever it is, it's not shaking up the market one way or the other at the moment.
GSK and Vir Biotechnology, VIR, announced submission of AUA request for FDA for VIR 7831 for early treatment of COVID-19. That's VIR and GSK.
So I'm getting a little movement on the NASDAQ over here.
CLPS Incorporated announcing an upgraded digital marketing solution. Charlie Lima Papa Sandy, CLPS.
And I'm going to mute. Let's see. Okay. All right. So we're getting a little bit of movement. Certainly going in the right direction. Just to sum up my
ATNF 180 Life Sciences recognized R&D pioneers in anti-inflammatory therapeutics. That's Alpha Tango November Foxtrot.
Okay. All right. Sorry, I was trying to mute Benzinga. Had it turned up too loudly. Okay, so right now I'm at 43,929. So that's what happened over the last 3 trading days. I've managed to maintain my account right in the same area as where I left off with the last recording. The highest my account has gotten, I have a new high of 45,000. That's my new high, and I'm currently at 43,989. So not far from that high. Happy trading. Hope everyone has a successful trading day today. I will be back on air on Sunday night or Monday morning.